Hey guys, Chief Bosky here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Studio Series number 41, Scrapmetal. Scrapmetal is one of the 8 Constructicons that form into Devastator in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. The Constructicons are a team of 8, of which figures have been released slowly by Takara Tomy and Hasbro. Or so far we have Hightower, Scrapmetal, Rampage, and Longhaul. We are still awaiting Scrapper, Overlord, Mixmaster, and Scavenger. They will be released slowly towards the end of 2020. By then, we should have them all. But here we have Scrapmetal, my first Constructicon, and I'm really happy with how he looks. Now, as always, we'll take a quick look at the box. It is a Deluxe class box, so it is very small. You have a picture of Scrapmetal on the front. I'm sorry if I do start calling him Scrapper or something, because I am used to the Generation 1, even though he is still not called Scrapper. He is called Scavenger in Generation 1, the excavator, so if I get mixed up at all, it's alright, I'll correct myself. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Studio Series number 41, Constructicon Scrapmetal, Age, Hasbro, Transformers Generations, Takara Tomy. On this side, Deluxe Class Transformers 41, zoomed in on his face, window, this side that, and on this side, we have a picture of Devastator. And usually there's a window there that usually has an Autobot symbol. When it is slid in, you have a picture of Devastator's head, which is very special. But anyway, on the back you have your product shots. Constructicon Scrapmetal combines with his comrades to form Constructicon Devastator. Pyramid Desert Battle, backdrops, Constructicon Scrapmetal, and you got 2 other figures in a line at the moment. Backdrop included. That's all for the box. Of course, he comes with his Desert Battle backdrop, the scene from the movie where Devastator combines. And there you can see a slight silhouette of what people think is Devastator. Now, moving that off to the side, he also comes with his instructions, which is very cramped, because on the other side you have your leg configuration transformation. On here you have the Devastator blueprint with others coming around. You got Mixmaster coming early 2020, Scavenger coming early 2020, Hightower, which has already been released, Constructicon Rampage, which has already been released, Overlord, which is coming late 2020, Constructicon Longhaul, which hasn't been released yet, but we have seen photos of, and Scrapper, which has been released in early 2020. So early next year, we should get Scrapper, Mixmaster, Scavenger, and then later on, we get Hightower, and Overlord. And then we will be able to combine them. Not sure how it's going to work yet, but I'm very excited. Anyway, on to the figure, and here we have Scrapmetal in his excavator mode, and I love it. I actually do really love it. For a small figure, he's really cool. Now, my mum said to me, why did you get such a small figure? It's because he does combine into Devastator. If he didn't, then I would not have bothered getting him, but I do have the complete and utter idea that I will get Devastator. I've already ordered Rampage. Hopefully he will come if I haven't been blackmailed by Big Pad Toy Store, because I ordered him 2 days ago and he's still pending. So hopefully I do get him, or I get my money back. Anyway, here we have him in his construction vehicle mode. He does have a arm which can move on a hinge here, and a hinge here, and a hinge here. No swivel though, no swivel. But anyway, He does roll. He has wheels there and wheels there. Underneath, it's just nothing really. There's a gap there, which is unfortunate, you know. You can see there's a gap there. You can see his head back here, but it's very well disguised. Otherwise, I really like how this looks. Pretty good at rolling anyway. Now, on to your comparisons. I almost forgot the word. Here he is with Studio Series Starscream. If I can get his landing gear out. You have that comparison there. Not sure how that works, because I'm pretty sure an excavator, I've never been able to say that word, even though walking around construction all my life. This should probably be bigger than that, that's what I'm saying. Here we have a tank, brawl, and here we have sideswipe. Again, weird, but you know. And here we have Constructicon Scavenger from the Combiner Wars line in Transformer Generations. And there is a big size difference between these two. This guy's massive. Anyway, I cannot wait to get this Devastator compared with this Devastator, because I'm deciding which one will be my favorite, because the spot is open. Currently this guy's my favorite, because I've only owned 2 Devastators before, but maybe this one might take over. Anyway, there's that. Very happy, because very happy that I got this figure. He definitely fits well with my line, and he will fit even better when I get more. Anyway, let's get into transformation. So first of all, you want to take this part off, which is very securely tabbed in with these 2 tabs and those 2 slots. Get that out of there. So first of all, we're going to go to leg configuration. If you don't know what that means, arm configuration, I've been saying the configuration this whole time. It's actually arm configuration. If you don't know what that means, it means I'm going to turn him into the part he transforms into when he is Devastator's arm. So let's get right into it. Anyway, first thing you're going to want to do is just extend the bucket. Then you want to pull this part up and out like so, and then bring it all the way back there. Then you want to pull this part out like that, and then rotate it like so, and fully extend it like that. Coming around here, do the same here, untab it from there, bring it up, bring the bucket from here out, rotate it around, rotate this out, and rotate it around. And then, one of the last steps, bring this part back out. But while you're doing that, you want to grab onto this part here. There, you pull this out. And there you have his arm configuration. This is called a combiner peg, and that will plug into Hightower, who is the second part of his right arm, whereas his left arm only has one part, but a longer extended part of Scavenger. Bet I just confused you there. That was a bit of nerding out. Anyway, there we have his arm configuration. If you want a bit more of a grippy looking arm, you can swivel these parts around, like so. And then you got something that looks a bit better, I guess. There you have that. Now for arm comparisons, let's do this. Here he is with Combiner Wars Devastator's arm. Get a sense of scale between the two there. They're different sides of the arm. There we go. Like that. And just a quick little comparison there. There's Sideswipe. But anyway, now to go to robot mode, we're going to go back to excavator mode, which just flip this forward all the way and pick this combiner peg up, flip it in, there you have that. Now go back through all the steps, rotate that back around, bring this through, pull this off, which I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Oh, never mind. It's fixed. Alright, bring that through there. Push that down. I don't believe there are any pegs to hold it down, which is a bit annoying because the ball joints can be a bit finicky. Bring this around, fold that back in, bring that up. There is a peg to hold this, it's just there, and the slot is just there. There you have that. And just to make sure everything is correctly positioned. That's going to come off again. That's good enough. So that was fairly simple and straightforward. Now, to robot mode. You're going to want to untab these, swing them out. These are his legs. You want to bring this whole section up, and it will tab into his chest. Bring the legs down and rotate them at the top, so you've got the details facing out. Then bring the toe forward and the heel spur back. Same on this side, rotate, toe forward, heel spur back. There you have the legs all done. Bring this whole assembly forward. This is his chest assembly. Bring his head out, rotate it, flip it back in. So this part is on top now. Make sure that's still clicked in. Come to his arms, flip them up on this hinge in here, so they come all the way up, and then bring them around, and then you'll want to untab them. It's quite tight. There's a hole there and a tab there, and they will just tab back in using that tab and that slot, like that. Do the same. Untab this cockpit, bring it up, bring it around, tab it in, rotate the arms around, bring the hand or bucket out, like that, and bring the opposing thumb out of there, like that. Come around here, rotate that, bring the arm out, bring the opposing thumb out, come around to the back, and this will just fold up like that, and then fold up against his back. And now you just grab this part, and with this peg there, it'll go into that hole there. Who knows why, but you know, you've got it, so why not do it? Now just bend the legs backward, because every single figure, I swear, has a bent back leg, has a bent leg in the Michael Bay verse, which is weird, but you know, we'll go with it. Makes him that much shorter and look very stumpy, but okay. There we have Scrapmetal in his robot mode. And I don't mind this figure. Of course, we didn't get many views at the Constructicons in their robot modes. They kind of went straight from vehicle modes into Devastator. We did see a bit of Mixmaster. We saw a lot of Long Haul, but not much of the other figures. Anyway, I'm really excited to see how these guys combine into Devastator. As far what my thinking currently, my theory, is that Scavenger, the big guy, is going to be a leader class. Because he is the shoulders and halfway down the right arm, and he is the shoulder of the left arm as well. So I'm pretty sure he has to be a leader class to be big enough. Hightower, surprisingly, is a deluxe class. He looks like he would be a Voyager class. Long Haul, I know, is a Voyager class. Rampage, I also believe, is a Voyager class. Scrapper, I'm expecting to be a deluxe. Mixmaster can go both ways. He could be a Voyager, but I expect him to be a deluxe. And Overlord, I'm placing my bets on a deluxe figure. Anyway, look at Scavenger, for example. He was the robot at the start of Revenge of the Fallen with 2 wheels. Now, didn't he get shot in the head? Excuse me. That's Scavenger, but he got full shot in the head by Optimus, didn't he? I'm extremely confused, because Bone Crusher came baback in Revenge of the Fallen as well, and he got his head smacked chopped in half and then chopped off by Optimus Prime. I'm unsure, that puts it leastly, I'm unsure how Michael Bay did this, but here's the bot at the front with the 2 wheels at the top and bottom, and he rotates between them in the fight between Optimus Prime and himself after they found him, and eventually Optimus Prime corners him with Ironhide, and you get to see Ironhide next to Optimus Prime, and Ironhide's like this big, and Optimus is like that big. He's a chunky boy. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing him and how he must have a stand like Rampage. Rampage is a driller, a drill sort of... He is here. I'm just having strokes mid-sentence. He's one of these guys, but he has a drill instead of a plow. He has a drill there. So, and he stands on his drill, and he comes with a stand that holds him up when he's standing on it, because he can't, he can't stand on the surface because it's a pointed tip and he wouldn't be able to balance. But I'm expecting that Scavenger will have a stand also, but the weird thing is he doesn't have two. His vehicle mode is a big tractor. That's his vehicle mode, alright? How are they going to get a bot with 2 wheels out of that? He's literally got tracks, and the wheels are about that big. They're massive wheels, alright? So I don't know how they're going to do that. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do that. It's really going to be very interesting. I love talking about this. Mixmaster, going to be cool. Overlord, I have not seen him. I also haven't seen a picture of him. I went and looked up pictures of Hightower, and I was wrong. There are concept images. They never appeared in the movie, but there were already concept images and other toys that they based off. I thought they just kind of chucked a few things in and made some really weird dinosaur robot thing with a crane. So, I don't know. But, what else is there? Long Haul looks awesome. His vehicle mode is spot on. His robot mode, is spot on. Chunky, beefy, big guy, and I'm really excited. He is a Voyager class, so he will be big and he will be cool. Scrapper, hopefully he'll look cool as well. Anyway, that is about all for the video. I do need to do articulation. I'm forgetting because I'm nerding out on the Devastator part. Please excuse me. Anyway, his head can not look up. It can look down that far. He can do a full 360. He can reach out that far, and he has got a shoulder joint. The ball joints are very tight, to the point where at sometimes you can pull it forward and it'll come back a bit. Anyway, he's got a rotation here, come out. He's got a double jointed elbow. He's got a swivel here and a ball joint, and he just has this movable hinge. No waist swivel, leg can kick that far forward and that far back. He can do the full splits. And you've got all types of knee bends here. And you got heel spur and toe movements. Anyway, I still don't know what that is. I think it's just a shield, To stop parts forming, I'm pretty sure. Is there anywhere else you can put it on him? Nah. I'd expected there somewhere else. You also do get an optional butterfly hinge if you want. But this tabs in, unlike Blackout, which is unfortunate because he didn't tab in. But anyway, that's about all for this figure. I really like him personally. I don't know about you guys. He is a very minor character. Devastator isn't, but they all are very minor characters. So hopefully I get them all, and hopefully I will be able to do MASH reviews, and then at the end a big combination review where I stick them all together and I combine it with my G1 Devastator. Combine, that would be sick. I want to compare him with my G1 Devastator and see which one I like most and see how accurate to the film he is. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.